Hey guys, how's it going? It's Andy from Magoo Investing. Today I'm going to be starting a new series on this channel, and the reason I'm doing that is because I was sitting at the gym today, I finished my workout, I was pretty gassed, opened up Robinhood like I do most days, and I finally found the tab that shows what the most popular stocks traded on Robinhood is. And so I went on there and I looked through a list of them, and I was kind of shocked, maybe not shocked, I was disappointed in the stocks that were on there. And so I went through the list, and I'm going to be making a new series, and I'm going to go through the top stocks on Robinhood, talk about what I see as their potential future, and if I would ever take a position in that stock. So just a heads up, I am not a financial advisor. I would highly recommend doing your own research, talking to a professional before making any investment decisions. So in this video, I'm going to be talking about GoPro and Gopro Stock. And this is one of those companies that I've known about for a long time. I remember growing up, pretty much anyone that was cool would go up to the mountains, up to Tahoe, go skiing, and have a little camera on top. No one could do anything really impressive, but it was kind of a cool thing to have, something to look back on for a couple months. And recently, I got the GoPro Hero 7 Black. Took it to Australia. I'll throw some clips of that up there right now. Great product. And when I went and checked the share price, I was really shocked at how poorly it's done over the past couple years since it IPO'd. And this is even a stock that I tried taking a trade on last fall, and I think I lost a couple percentages. Wasn't really working with that much money, so I didn't care that much, but really surprised it has been doing so poorly. And for looking on Robinhood just at GoPro, I'm really surprised how many people are buying shares in it. If you look at the 5-year chart, it's down 95%. Why would you want to put your money into something that's gone down so much in 5 years, and why would you have any indication that it's going to be changing anytime soon? So now I kind of want to hop on over to the computer. I'm going to show you the charts. I'm going to look at some shorter term timescales, some pretty much the entirety of the stock's history, and then talk about if I see any short term or long term plays that I may be taking in the future. So here we are looking at GoPro, and as you can see, didn't do too great today, but you know what, we're talking about maybe a long term play on here. So let's start moving back a little further. Oh, that doesn't look too bad. Okay, it's starting to get worse and worse and worse, and 95% down in 5 years. So for people that are buying this, see, it's on the 100 most popular. We'll go over here. It is number 5 with 224,000 people owning it. So let's hop over to TD Ameritrade, and now let's talk about if I see any potential with GoPro going forward. And so this is the 180-day 4-hour chart. And the first thing I'm noticing is a little channel here. So I'm going to draw that to there and then extend that over here. So that's a pretty solid channel going down, which is not good for the short term, but if it breaks out of that, there might be some potential there. So now let's back up to the 10-year 1 day, and you can see kind of the pain that GoPro has had in the past couple years. And so let's go to more recent times. Let's get out of there actually. Things have not been that great. And so I thought maybe, you know, a GoPro is one of those things that maybe you give as a gift. Maybe it does better in the winter months. And so I went over to the all of the months that it's had, and I kind of looked and I saw a pattern. I was like, oh, it's kind of a couple months in a row of green, and then it slides. So this ends up being the summer months. It appears to be doing decently well. So we have summer, goes up, winter, it falls. March through July, it goes up and then falls pretty far. And now once we get lower down here, you see more of the same, which is kind of an interesting trend. Nothing I would actually want to play, but it appears that this year it happened earlier, and the winter or the summer months were not very kind to it. So that idea is out the window. Just thought it was something interesting to talk about. So now we go back here, and the more I look at this, the more I'm just like, wow, I really don't see a lot here. So over here, looking at the GoPro chart again, the thing that's kind of reminded me of this chart is the Tesla charts and the play that I took a couple months ago. I made a video about it, and I'm still actually in. So let's go over and look at, that's not the right, TSLA, there we go. So this is the Tesla chart, and there was a very nice downward channel right here. And so it kind of respected the top a little bit more, which is mainly a good sign because it's tried to break out of it. And let's extend this channel all the way down. And so the area where I ended up taking a position was, let's see, I used this as potential support because it tried to break above here, got rejected, came back up, tested it, and when it broke above this, this is where I took a position. And things were going great until those earnings came out and it fell. Still in this position, but it has since broken out of that channel and has stayed out, which is very important. So going back to GoPro, that would be the only potential play that I would be looking at in the future. It seems like it's a long ways off. It's only tested the top end of this twice, and it's tested the bottom 1, 2, 3, 4, almost 5 right here. So things are not looking too great, but I will set an alert above here. Actually, it'll probably end up being lower, so I'll give it some more respect and put it right there. Just in case maybe it breaks out of the channel, maybe there's a potential play there. But with the track record it's had over the past couple years, I will not be looking to ever enter a position until something drastic changes. And so until that happens, it's going to be sitting on a watch list of stocks that aren't looking too great, but maybe they'll change in the future because things change and companies change. And if things go good, I want to ride this back up to where it was. So overall, GoPro is one of those stocks that's just really disappointing compared to the product that it puts out. I understand that it's a very expensive product, and maybe that's part of the reason why it's been doing so poorly. It's because it has not increased in popularity since it really hit the scene with the Hero series back in, I guess that was the mid-2010s. Man, that feels like so long ago. But as of right now, I really don't see any potential plays with this stock. The only thing that I can kind of see is that really strong downward channel that I talked about and how I compared it to Tesla. And I did end up taking a position on Tesla because it broke that downward channel. And until I see GoPro do that and hold above that channel for a little bit, I'm not going to go anywhere near GoPro. With a stock that's fallen so much in the past 5 years, there's always a chance that you could put in like $200 worth of, or buy $200 worth of shares and just kind of sit on it. It might go to zero, they may go bankrupt, who knows? But there's also a chance that it recovers because when you're down 95% in 5 years, even if you go back up to half of what it once was, that is an incredible return. But that's extremely risky, and I wouldn't even think about doing that. That is just kind of, maybe if I was paper trading it, I could throw some money that doesn't actually exist at it and just kind of look at it a couple months later, see how it did, just kind of know. But with real money, I wouldn't, don't even try doing that. And then when I go online and I look at the potential price forecasts, just kind of some projections from some experts, they seem to be slightly bullish on it, but then when I look at the ratings that a lot of the analysts are showing, a lot of them are strong sells, so I'm kind of getting mixed signals there. And if I'm not getting a strong buy signal overall, I'm not going to even think about buying any shares of that stock. So overall, GoPro is one of those stocks that I enjoy the company. I think they make a great product, but the shares and the charts make me want to stay as far away as I possibly can from GoPro. So until it breaks out of that downward channel, I'm just going to have it on my watch list, maybe check on it every couple months, see how it's doing. But gosh, I'm really surprised that so many people are investing in GoPro on Robinhood. And that's mainly the reason why I wanted to talk about it, because I don't see anything positive when I look at those charts. And I'm really surprised that people are pulling the trigger and buying those shares and hoping and thinking that it might do better in the future. Thanks for watching, guys. If there's a stock or just an idea you'd like me to go over in the future, please leave it in the comment section down below and I'd love to go over it. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video.